Are you thinking about moving to Wesley Chapel, Florida? If you're thinking about moving to Wesley Chapel, Florida, stick around and watch this video as we're going to concentrate on things to do in Wesley Chapel, Florida, and we're getting after it
right now.
If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to get the market updates on Wesley Chapel, Florida.
My name is Debbie Diaz, and this is Andres Diaz with the Diaz Group at eXp Realty. We get calls, texts, emails every day from people just like you, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Today we decided to stay in the office and talk about things to do in Wesley Chapel, Florida. We know that Wesley Chapel is just north of Tampa. Mm-hmm. We know that the proximity is 45 minutes to the airport and about 35 minutes to downtown and just over an hour to Clearwater Beach. So we know that, but now what is there to do in Wesley Chapel, Florida?
And we get that a lot from young families, elderly active adults, and just adults in general. So today we're going to break it down into things to do for adults and kids.
So when Debbie and I moved to Wesley Chapel about 25 years ago, not to say how old she is, but when we moved to Wesley Chapel, Florida, about 25 years ago, there was really nothing out here. We came from the heart of Tampa. And when we came out here, there was no Home Depots, there was no Lowe's, there was no...
Not even a McDonald's.
There was nothing.
So we were doing a lot of driving.
There was one Publix, there was...
One gas station.
Yeah, not much at all.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 25 years, this place has boomed. And there is everything that you can possibly think of to do in Wesley Chapel, Florida. So the first thing, we're gonna let Debbie introduce the first one.
Shopping. And that's so funny because he is the one that does more shopping than myself.
So in Wesley Chapel, we have the Wiregrass Mall. That's an outdoor mall with all your nice stores like the.
You're gonna have Dillard's,
right.
Macy's, JCPenney's, and then your other standards like Victoria's Secret, Abercrombie, American Eagle. You're gonna have your tennis shoe places, Finish Line. I want to say there's a Foot Locker. Mm-hmm. So Wiregrass, like he said, is an outdoor mall, but it also has a wide variety of bars and restaurants.
Yeah. Entertainment. So we'll hit those in a minute. While we're there, we'll talk about it. It's got a couple of different restaurants there. We've got like Grill Smith.
Got Chuck Lager,
Irish 31.
Pinchers, if you like seafood, you've got Pinchers. You've got Noble Crest, which is a new little Italian eatery. You can get pizzas and everything from lasagna to garlic knots and things like that.
And at Wiregrass Mall too, they have they put up a huge Christmas tree at Christmas time.
Yeah, so
they have little concerts. Schools will come in the chorus and do little concerts. I've seen some modeling shows there.
Right, so you'll see the things that you would normally get like in an indoor mall. You can go and have pictures with Santa, the Easter Bunny, things like that, but
ice skating.
It is going to be outside.
Ice skating on plastic.
Yeah, it's nice.
They put this hard plastic down, you can ice skate, the kids love it. But anyways, that's Wiregrass Mall. Then not too long ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, we got the Premier Outlet Mall. Yep. So now we have the Outlet Mall just across the interstate. It's really not in Wesley Chapel, but it's bordering right to it. So we're going to call it in Wesley Chapel today.
Right, and it's only like maybe 3 miles from Wiregrass. So if you want to get in a bottleneck of traffic, head over to the premium outlets. Because again, like you said, it's right off of the interstate, right off of 75. So you're going to be pulling people from Tampa, from Spring Hill, Ocala. They're going to be coming to the
that outlet mall there. But they did make a new diamond diversion interchange, whatever, that has really helped the traffic in that area quite a bit. But so we do have the outlet mall.
And the outlet malls are going to be, I want to say there's over 144 shops in there. Just, you'll have off Saks, you'll have what's the other ones?
Cole Haan.
Cole Haan, Banana Republic, all of those.
I think Mayors Jewelry's in there, Tilly's is in there, Nike outlet, Adidas outlet, Converse, Under Armour.
You see that he does a lot of shopping.
All the sports stores are in there.
Around the outlet malls has really boomed because that is obviously a main attraction to visitors and people that are just here on vacation. So you're going to have a lot of restaurants in that general area of the outlet mall. So lots of dining to choose from there.
So right there you have like Bahama Breeze, which is a good one. You have Chewy's, Bonefish. You have
Cheddar's.
My favorite, Crumble. It's a cookie place.
So cookie place. If you want to pay $4.50 for a cookie and enjoy every minute of it, and probably go back for another cookie that costs $4.50, Crumble will be your newest addiction. At least it has been his.
So that's pretty much the shopping in the area, and then
you've got the Grove.
Yeah, that's right. You got the Grove. The Grove is going to be more like a strip center, if you will. With like, what is that? Bed Bath and Beyond, maybe?
Nope. You're gonna have you have Old Navy. You're gonna have Old Navy. They've got Dick's Sporting Goods. So again, like you said, strip mall, but a massive kind of center, and it's all created around the Krates at the Grove, which is another
now that's pretty cool
shopping and dining experience as well.
So the Krates are basically containers, like ship containers that they've turned into a bunch of little restaurants. The Krate is phenomenal. It has also has a stage for concerts. Really good food, quite a variety of food.
Oh yeah, you can get every ethnicity of food, and then on top of that throw in like a wine bar or Bacon Boss, like burgers, and then you'll have a cell phone repair place, and then a French bakery. It's very diverse, but there is definitely something for everything.
So neat little place on the weekends. I've seen a Jeep show there, car shows there.
Again, that outdoor feel, you're gonna have that, like you said, that little entertainment area where they have concerts, and they have a little playground right next to it, so you could be hanging out, sipping a beer. Your kids could be playing right there at the playground and listening to some music on a weekend night, and it's pretty cool, pretty laid back, and you're in an enormous parking lot, so you're not having to really worry about traffic and things like that.
As a matter of fact, for a lot of the events, they'll shut down the streets that cut through the Krates, if you will.
I want to say in total there's like 96 shipping containers that were put together, and it created over 40 plus different restaurants, just different establishments inside the Krate. So that's our newest thing in Wesley Chapel.
And that's right off of State Road 54 and I-75, so it's very easy access to people coming from Tampa, coming from Ocala, coming from Land O'Lakes. So it gets a pretty happening place.
Yeah. So for shopping, aside from those three major places, Wiregrass, the outlets, and the Grove, obviously you're going to have your normal standalone places like Marshall's, Target, TJ Maxx, places like that. So definitely don't need to leave Wesley Chapel if you are on a shopping spree.
So we've hit the shopping centers.
Yeah.
Let's just talk a little bit about adult entertainment, I guess, or just entertainment in general, really. That sounded kind of weird.
You won't find that in Wesley Chapel.
No adult entertainment, but some of the restaurants we talked about, the Chuck Loggers. There's one of my favorites is Florida Avenue Brewing. That's a really cool little brewery that started in Tampa, and
I want to say last year it opened up out here in Wesley Chapel. Maybe going on its second year.
Yeah, maybe two. But
nice
little beer garden outside. You could play what's that? Cornhole. You could play cornhole.
You actually did axe throwing there.
Yeah, they had a little axe throwing contest out there that they brought a little van to, and they do serve food there as well.
They do serve food, beer, wine, and actually they do have a full liquor bar. So not only being a brewery, they do have liquor. They also have a little room, well not a little room, but a good sized room that you can have a private event at. So you've got a little bit of everything there at Florida Avenue Brewery, and depending on the weather, like you said, they'll bring out different vendors and a lot of outdoor stuff to do. Kids can be running around on the artificial turf playing chess, playing cornhole.
And if it gets too hot, they have indoors as well.
Yes, because it does get very hot.
Yeah. So, and then going back, more entertainment, going back to the Grove, they have a new place which we haven't been to yet.
Nope,
Troublemakers. Troublemakers. They have a dueling pianos. That sounds pretty neat. We got to make our way over there. But
they also have
Comedy Club?
Side Splitters over at the Grove, which is a comedy club that's you'll have them out. I want to say we have one in Tampa, and I think there might be another one. No, Ybor is a different one. That's the improv.
Yeah. That's the improv. But I think there's side splitters throughout the country.
Yes.
But
there's also
there's side splitters there. There's
Highland axe throwing out there.
So if you want to try your hand at throwing a couple axes, you can do that. What else?
I would definitely call though before you go, because I feel like the axe throwing is kind of like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type place. Maybe they're not getting too many people going on a Tuesday night, so definitely call for hours on the Highland axe throwing.
Tiger Woods has just opened up a putt-putt golf course, which is state of the art and super high end. So that's the big hot topic right now.
It's called Pop Stroke.
Oh, my bad. I went to the kids.
Yes,
sorry.
I had that as
Rewind.
a kid.
So, what else? What is in Wiregrass Mall, since we're talking about entertainment, there's also the living room. The living room is a new restaurant, a real like gastro bar-ish, I guess.
It's a cute little funky place that if you're familiar with the living room in Dunedin, in downtown Dunedin, they did a spin-off over here in the Wiregrass Mall. So it also has indoor, outdoor seating,
live music sometimes.
Live music like that. Coffee shop type of, person with a guitar, nothing really
like you're in the living room.
Exactly. Sit on a couch and you're in your living room. He mentioned Chuck Lager earlier, and that one is great in the sense if you are looking for late night dining, there's not too many things that are open past 9 or 10. And I want to say Chuck Lager is open till 11 and still serving food. So you can definitely check that place out in Wiregrass Mall as well.
And then let's see what else we got here.
If you want to go to a cute little bar just up the street in New Tampa, I guess you would say.
Oh, Fat Rabbit.
Fat Rabbit is a nice little gastro bar, like you said. That
if you like old fashions, that's a good place to go.
You are too funny. Yeah, they have great wings, great burgers, and again, great drinks as well.
For the wine drinkers.
Yeah, if you want to try your hand at painting and drinking wine, which probably wouldn't turn out great for myself, we do have Pinot's Palette, kind of like painting with a twist. We have one here in Wesley Chapel, which again is a great fun atmosphere if you want to do a girls' night or couples painting. But yeah, you could definitely kick back and have a Chardonnay or a Pinot Grigio while you are painting.
For the golfers, everybody that's coming to Florida and wants to go golfing, we have Lexington Oaks. That's right near the Grove, which is right off of State Road 54 and I-75. Nice course there. We have Saddlebrook Resort, which is a really nice, I want to say they have 2 golf courses there.
Yes.
And they also have a lot of swimming events, tennis events, things like that.
And if you want to have a day at the spa, that would also be a nice choice, Saddlebrook. And speaking of spas, we have a new center that opened up. It's in Zephyr Hills, but literally just right on the cusp of Wesley Chapel. It's the Sarah Van Berg Tennis Center and Wellness Center. So we have not been ourselves, but we have heard that there are great, they have a wellness center and they do spa treatments and things like that. But that's another new facility that just came to Zephyr Hills that is definitely great to visit.
Okay, so we've gotten to talk about some of the restaurants, some of the bars. We've talked about shopping. There's in Wesley Chapel, there's 2 big hospitals?
There is Advent and is it Baycare?
Yeah, Baycare is just opening now.
Just
now opening. So that's bringing a lot of folks to the area, a lot of families moving to that area for the employment there. So
right, and hopefully you're not having to visit as a patient, because We're talking about things to do in Wesley Chapel, and
Yeah,
I don't think
I like to tell everybody everything that's going on, because again, when we moved to Wesley Chapel, it was nothing. I mean, there was no hospital. You'd have to go to Tampa. So while we're talking about everything that's developed, I just wanted to throw that in there as well. Let's see. So what else?
There's, if you're family events, they have the escape room. I know that we do have one in Lutz, and I want to say that is just on the other side of the outlet. So it's not too far away, because Lutz just borders to Wesley Chapel on the west side. Am I correct on that? On the west side. So we do have escape rooms. And another cool thing in Zephyr Hills is,
which is going to be just on the east of Wesley Chapel. They have hot air balloons.
Yep, American balloons.
Which is really neat. They actually also have skydiving in Zephyr Hills.
Oh, this is true. Nothing that we've done.
No, I don't jump out of a good working plane. But if you like to be adventurous, there is skydiving. Yeah. There's also a place for zip lining.
Yes.
And I want to say there's tree hoppers for zip lining, and then there's a place for skeet shooting and trap shooting.
Really?
As well. Yeah.
Is that at Tree Hoppers?
No, that's over in bordering up to Land O'Lakes, but it's right on the edge of Land O'Lakes, Wesley Chapel.
Ah, well, there you go. If you want to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
We just don't know the name of it.
I don't.
Okay. We'll look into that.
So now we're going to move on to what is there to do for the kiddos.
Yes.
So there's the main event, I know, is a real popular one. My kids are big, ugly, and hairy, so I don't know too much of the kid places anymore.
Yeah, no, our kids played baseball. Baseball was life, and we did a lot of traveling. Well,
for the kids, there's the Wesley Chapel Community Center, which is a huge park that's got a couple baseball fields, softball fields, soccer fields, nice big trail to walk around, huge park. The whole area has several parks and baseball fields.
Yeah, lots of rec centers.
We visit them all.
Yes. The new stuff here in Wesley Chapel, though, our kids obviously now are big, ugly, and hairy, so they did not get to enjoy those things. Over at the premium outlets, there is a new place called the Main Event, and that is a big spot for birthday parties. It's an indoor, I want to say, bowling alley, mini golf, arcades.
They have a rock climbing wall.
They've got everything you could think of: virtual reality, laser tag, all that stuff that you would
pool
find
tables,
like at a
karaoke.
Dave & Buster's. Right. So that's called the Main Event, and that is pretty happening for the kiddos, and especially if you're wanting to stay indoors and stay kind of cool and have some good food and probably some beers in there too as well. Another big hot place is Advent Center Ice.
For the hockey fans, fans coming from up north, and Tampa Bay Lightning hockey fans, we have Advent Center Ice. It has 5 different hockey rinks. It has a bar.
Yes.
It has a fitness center. Top Shelf is the name of the bar. It's a really cool place to go watch travel. We have a nephew that plays travel hockey, and it's a really.
And had we known it was going to be so nice, my kids would have played hockey instead of baseball.
Indoor.
Sitting in that indoor.
It was really nice. With a bar behind you, you could get
exactly.
French fries, hot dogs, burgers, what have you.
Yeah, and they have an indoor. They have a sprint track. They have a fitness center. Like he said, 5 different hockey rinks. So there's definitely something for everybody as far as hockey for your kids.
There's a big trampoline park. Where's that trampoline park at?
It is.
Do you know anything about that trampoline park?
It's called the Flying Squirrel. Actually, there's 2. There's one called Urban Air and the Flying Squirrel. Right next to LA Fitness.
Okay, yeah. So it was a old Kmart that they turned into a trampoline place.
Yep. So kind of like Airheads, those indoor bounce houses. They do dodgeball and things like that. There is 2 of them out there in Wesley Chapel, and that again. Indoors, so definitely going to be something you want to head to in the hot weather.
And then the big hot topic with talking about home sales and where you're going to live and what you're going to do
and being hot
is Epperson Lagoon.
Yes.
We have several videos that show Epperson Lagoon. Don't go switch now, but you can watch those later. But obviously something for the kids to do, since that is open to the public. I want to say it's like $20 or $40.
Yeah, right now the rates are during the weekdays. A pass is $20 for an all-day pass, and on the weekends it's $40.
So it's nice. It's a huge, I want to say 7-acre lagoon with like paddle boarding you can do, canoeing, water slides for the kids.
Water slides.
Yeah.
Now, those things will be an added cost. I want to say like the water slides are $8 to add on, but the 20 or the 40 gets you in the door.
The cabanas,
into the
little
lagoon, and then
sandy area like a beach front.
Yeah, definitely.
So
and it's
really
got
nice.
tiki bar. It's got a little kind of like bar food, burgers and hot dogs, ice cream, things like that. So you can definitely make a day of that if you want to head over to Epperson Lagoon.
Now, if you just want to have a nice evening out and you can take the kids to something relaxing, there's the movies at the Grove.
Yes.
We have a nice theater at the Grove, which is right next to the Krates. So really, a lot of people you're seeing them grab dinner at the Crate and then head over to the Grove and watch a movie. And actually, they even have the Cinebistro in there too, so you could actually grab dinner right there if you wanted to.
You can grab sushi, you can grab drinks, and eat while you're watching that movie.
What else we got? We got Snowcat Ridge Mountain or something like that?
I honestly don't even want to recommend it. We have Snowcat Ridge.
Actually, I've heard a lot of people saying they have a good time or that it's really packed, so I don't know.
Well, that's the thing that they say. It gets so packed that you might pay, and I have no idea what the cost is, but let's just say you buy, I don't know, a $25 pass. You might
first off, it's a snow mountain for artificial snow skiing or
slopes
or what have you.
You're not skiing there; it's tubing.
Yeah, for tubing. Sorry.
But our friends that have gone have waited a very long time in line to maybe get down the slope 1 or 2 times. And as you know, it's Florida. We are not meant to have snow in Florida, so it can be more of like a slush mud type mixture. I'm just being honest. So it is here and it's seasonal. Obviously it opens I think in November. And I don't know what the season is when it closes, but you definitely want to head over there on a very, very cold Florida day, not a hot Florida day.
And then, of course, within short travel distance, you have Busch Gardens in Tampa, and you have just an hour and 15 minutes away or so. You have Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Disney.
So
Busch Gardens. You've got Adventure Island. Busch Gardens, Adventure Island here in the Tampa area.
Then you got the beaches, Clearwater Beach, St. Pete. So there's stuff to do all around us for sure. And now there's actually a lot of stuff to do in Wesley Chapel. You find that the people that move to Wesley Chapel, they end up not going to Tampa for much anymore.
Not really.
Before you had to go to Tampa for everything. Now, really, if you move to Wesley Chapel, there's no reason to go to Tampa unless you work there or you gotta fly out of the airport or something.
Right, and if you do, it's still short commute. If you, let's say you wanted to go to Burns Steakhouse on the weekend for an anniversary or something, you're only looking at tops a 30-minute drive in the evenings heading over to Tampa. Or if you were wanting to go over to Armature Works or the Riverwalk and do some strolling along the river downtown, that again is only a 25-30-minute drive in the evenings coming from Wesley Chapel. So very, very easy commute. You've got 2 interstate accesses. You've got 75 and 275 that are running north and south. So again, you can be pretty much anywhere within a good 25-30 minutes.
So that's Wesley Chapel things to do. Again, there's a lot of things to do. I'm sure we missed a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. And if you need anything, find our information below. There's our contact information. You can call us, text us, email us. And we'd love to help you make that smooth move to Wesley Chapel, Florida.
We hope to see you around town.
If you have anything that you want to see, any suggestions on homes or things to do or anything in Wesley Chapel that can help you make that smooth move, by all means, please comment below.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye.